my subscribers. Yay. No, I did not fall off of the face of the earth. I have not posted anything since last, probably last October. Not really, yeah, I think it was last October or so. So I'm just going to briefly tell you what happened last fall. And I will be posting some more of my travels, car camping, and thoughts on other subjects. So last fall, last October, we had a leak in our house and ended up being without water for 5 weeks. Nobody could find where the leak was. No one knows where your pipes are. I had plumbers out, I asked the city for plans, and on and on and on. And no, nobody knows where it is. I ended up digging a 3-foot hole outside, and then my son came over and dug another hole. And then we dug in between the two holes and we found the pipe we were looking for. And my husband and my son cut a whole bunch of holes in the drywall in our house, searching for the plumbing to see where things went. We have an addition on our house with a bathroom, so that was part of what complicated matters. Anyway, we finally got water back, made a plan, got it all fixed the night before I had major surgery, just in time for me to take that antiseptic shower that you're supposed to take before surgery. I had surgery. I had a total hysterectomy and prolapse repair. I think that female issues need to be talked about, so I'm not embarrassed to say that. I have 7 children, and that takes a toll on your body. So I had surgery, went home the same day, with a catheter. And the next morning, well, the plumbers cut the internet line. So the next morning, 8:30 a.m., the internet repair guy came, and my husband was upstairs asleep. I was sleeping downstairs because I couldn't manage the stairs. And I hobbled to the door with my catheter to let the internet repair guy in. So he came in, fixed the internet, and then as soon as he left, I started smelling natural gas. My husband left to work. And so I called the furnace company, and they came out and checked, and oh my gosh, our 21-year-old furnace was completely shot. Now, keep in mind, this was early November by now. So yeah, no furnace, and they couldn't get a new one in for about 4 or 5 more days. So we went from having no water and no internet to no heat. I shouldn't say no heat, because we do have a small furnace for the back of the house, but it doesn't really fully heat the back of the house all that well, and it doesn't heat the front of the house at all. So yeah, we survived that for several days. And then the furnace guys came back for whatever it was, 4 or 5 days later. And by that time, okay, again, my husband went to work. I was miserable because, well, things were not moving, if you know what I mean. And I knew I had to get to the ER because I tried everything I knew to try. And so I asked the furnace repair crew, the installation crew, could you take me to the ER? No, ma'am, we're so sorry. We're not allowed to do that. That's all right. So I called a taxi, and the taxi came, and the furnace installers helped me into the taxi. I was outside in November in my robe, and the taxi guy called his daughter, who was a nurse at the ER that we were going to, said, Natalie, have a wheelchair ready. I'm coming in with a lady. So anyway, I was at the ER all day long. Things finally moved. Got that taken care of. And the furnace was in by the time I got back home. And throughout, when we had no heat, and after, there were so many holes in our drywall in the house. My son and my husband were patching it and sanding it. And if you've ever done drywall, you know it looked like a nuclear war zone in this house. Yeah, So I got some help from a neighbor, shout out to Roberta. And then my children gifted us with a very generous gift certificate for house cleaning, and I got a team out here. And so we finally recovered and had the trifecta back: water, internet, and heat. And then life, just life, you know, Thanksgiving, Christmas. I'm still teaching my lessons, violin and piano. So I had some things in mind to post and I just didn't do it. But here I am again, just wanted to catch you up to date on the insanity that happened last fall. I'm finished with my lessons for the semester, and I want to share with you some of my travels and car camping tips. Might get back into the subject of Medicare a little bit, but I'm really looking forward to chatting with you about the travels particularly. For me, it's down south and up north. So watch, subscribe, and like this video.